in front of the 2015 model Tesla. We took the battery pack and tossed it and installed a F-150. Full stage opposite William Miller. Miller is driving the Buick on the right-hand side of the racetrack. The F-150 will make quick work of the left-hand side, 801, 89. Okay. I mean, you can't get on the road without the proper nutritional content here at the racetrack. I mean, Jennifer already gave you some stuff. At 90 miles an hour, 1175, 60 miles an hour, engine sync, Dodge U. Royce Payton and Cole Buckner next. Buckner driving the Barracuda. Royce Payton in the one race fresh 67 model Chevy Camaro. The big block turbo line. Savannah wagon, or Savannah van. It's all running together right now. Here comes our next pair, Danny Grubach and Jerry. Danny Grubach, who recently got engaged yesterday on our drive day to Barbie Brody. One time brought his Dodge pickup truck to compete in a SIG event, and he had everything in it. A welder, a whole bunch of spares, a couple tires, a whole bunch of stuff. And I mistakenly made the comment of he brought everything but the kitchen sink. Folks, the kitchen sink is officially strapped in the back of the ute. So Danny has everything. For the Challenger. On two, it's stick shift, as Richard Guido and Kyle Butley will face each other. Folks, they have proven themselves worthy of trying to make the runs necessary to be at the top of the stick shift class, and both of them have, in a good way, tested the others on trying to make the better run. Yesterday they lined up, and 2 days ago, and in a great side-by-side battle. Guido got there just a little bit in front, 548 to a 555. Then Kyle Butley's head gaskets once again exited the chat. He has been up all night trying to get it fixed. Yesterday morning, he did not leave Knoxville Dragley until almost after noon time. Already got a 5-6 Butley is Guido will knock a 10 ball, 552 at 131, and Romick says we will take it. It's a tick or two slower. Dan Dinan in Eddie White comes back around again. I believe this is his third shot at the racetrack. And Joey Marshall on on the right-hand side. Marshall in the grabber blue turbocharged Mustang. He's done a couple of events with us, including the recent 666 event last year where we traveled 1,400 miles of Route 66. Dan Dinan has done 6 summers with us the last couple of years in Betty White, the turbocharged 79 Malibu. His best run for the day has been 5:55. He'd like to be able to get a little bit of time off that and see something with a 5.4 at the beginning of the time slip. So, his third shot. See if we can find the magic button. Nova. Wallace driving the supercharged Nova. Looks like a little bit of left-hand lane cleanup there in front of Jared. Waiting to see what they're going to do with Jeff Ball, who replaced the water pump. The LS Pro Charge ride, the 4-door. He originally bought this car just for the front clip. He had a project car sitting in his house, and he needed some fresh sheet metal for the front of it. And he said, you know what? Bought this car for less than $1,000, and he was going to rob the sheet metal off the front of it. But it's a all-original one-owner 4-door, and he said, I had a hard time trying to stood for International Race of Champions. At the time, they were using Camaros E28s for all drivers, where the cars were basically prepared the same, and they just switched them between drivers. William Miller is driving the car I call the Stealth Buick Bomber, the 1994 model Buick, who has joined us for Hellbox 666 event, as well as definitely Walker will stick shift his way to the finish. Alright, so Stephen Donahue and Wade Owens get fired back up, and they will roll their hot rods to the starting line. Wade, the very correct red tinted window big block now. 67 Impala. He joined us for 666 last year, but has a little 327 small block. He decided he needed more cubic inches, so he added a 427 this year into the period correct gasser-ish look 67 Impala. Stephen Donahue is driving the Shoemaker Commander. He has joined us for several SIG events, and this little Stu will go 763 at 91. At 90 miles an hour in this hot rod. It is way quicker than he expected it to run after running a pair of 820-ish runs. So after putting head gaskets and all new hardware in it, he's lining up right-hand side to take on Clyde Carlson in the turbocharged Nova. We'll see how Chippydale does with the little small block Ford, single turbo, stick shift Rodson. So Dodson knows the Rodson because, well, it's got some rust in it. Welcome in, 3-5. 13 for the Shelby. That brings up Daniel Baisley and Heather Cross. Like I said, a lot of people would probably be sitting here going,
Which one?
On the right-hand side.
Which one?
Ready to drive factory supercharged car. This bitch got it was
Right-hand
$6
guy.
if you didn't
Okay.
beat it like it owed you money. Heather Cross and Kelly don't run that way, so they abuse it, and they have a lot of fun doing so. It's been in the 730s. I want to say it's been in the 740. Look that right here. 759 to 94 miles an hour from Cross. After crashing like clockwork on that thing, they needed to do head gaskets and I believe AMP head bolts and a bunch of other stuff, but it looks like the Watson has not yet completely failed. And Jimmy has put it through its paces. Gary DeFett, Calvin Poe coming back around for their second shot. DeFett's driving the Shelby right side. Calvin driving the turbocharged 65 GTR. Michael Turner. Turner left side, driving the Dodge Dart Swinger. Brandville's driving the E-Lock equipped 92 model Camaro.
See the Roxon?
No.
Yeah, he's pulled up.
At 94 miles an hour from 793 for Bobby Admire and the Mystic Glow Caprice. 861 for Jim Hopping in the old Cutlass. Model CUDA of William Owen. everybody's running. Alex, not bad. 651. Pretty good run there for Holly. Over we got Roger Morrison left-hand side, the 78 model Camaro. And the LS Supercharged Roadster. Now this isn't a fiberglass replica. This is an actual 23T Roadster. You notice how wide the cage is? That's if you find somebody crazy enough to actually ride with you. By the way, this thing has no mufflers. How it looks right there is how it for Jerry Emmons and Holly Rops to finish the burnout set. 816 and 87 miles an hour for Dylan Benjamin. Tom Bagley originally bought that car sight unseen off of Facebook, flew from the UK over here, and with 1 day had to get it ready for Rocky Mountain Race Week. When he first raced it barely ran in the 10s on the 8th mile. He just went 6:57. He's made some progress with it. He once also had the call of making a parts call with 80 cars for a turbo. Like somebody would have a spare turbo when we're in California. Mustang with the Coyote on board, 691 and 107. Now we're going to be Amanda Hutchins. I was just talking about her. She must have heard me. Her ears must have been right, one or the other. She actually did a very unique double trailer burnout and trailer pass at English Mountain drag strip alongside Heather Crud, who just ran a couple pairs ago. You can see that on the sickthemagazine.com site in our daily news coverage. So line with Brendan Blumen, the turbocharged 99 model Camaro left side. So we're going to get him up on boost. There he is. Second shot around the Honda. They get a 651 and 106. The Honda goes 760 with 91 miles an hour. And they did